Mohamed Salah, how the hell does he do it? I mean, the man has become a bit of a goal-scoring expert, and today I'll analyze some of the things that Salah does so well and also help you implement those things into your own game. Of course, they won't turn you into Salah himself, but hopefully they can help you improve as an inverted goal-scoring winger. So make sure you're subscribed.
You want more followers?
Now let's do this. First off, let's talk about Salah's running. And not just the fact that he is ridiculously quick. I experienced that myself. That of course helps. But I want to talk more about the fact that Salah makes some really clever runs off the ball to A, put himself in some very dangerous positions where he can get the ball, and B, where he opens up space behind him for his attacker or midfielder, or in particular his fullback, to run into and exploit. But let's start off with this run that Salah makes off the shoulder of the defender, where he tries to get deep, beat the defensive line by running into the blind spot of the defense. So what Salah usually does is that he comes running in from the wing, cuts in, and then runs deep in the half space in the blind spot of the defender. And you can do that too. Just have to set up a defensive line using cones or whatever, and then you basically start running inside towards the goal from the wing. Then once you reach the offside line, you cut inside, run across the pitch, so you stay onside, right? Here, you're gonna take little steps, because by taking little steps, it means you're more agile, you're more ready to explode. And once you run across the pitch here, you're gonna constantly look at the player who has the ball ready to make the pass. So here you look, and when the pass comes, boom, you can explode. Now the brilliant thing here is, if the defender is here, the ball is over there, they're most likely gonna look at whoever has the ball, which means that if you run in here, you're gonna run into their blind spot, meaning that they don't really have an idea about where you are, giving you the advantage. So run in, cut inside, little steps, hep, and then we go, and score. Now, of course, these drills we have to time a run to a pass are easier to do if you have a friend actually making the pass.
I don't have friends.
But even if you train alone, you can focus on the actual run, the directional change, the change in tempo, and take that into training sessions. Now, the second off-the-ball run that Salah does is if the play is a little further up the pitch, he often makes these diagonal runs towards the far side of the box, achieving one of two things. Either he can be in a really dangerous position close to the first post to get the ball and get an easy shot on goal, or if he doesn't get the ball, he can still grab a lot of attention, be a threat by running, sprinting towards the goal, dragging defenders with him, thus opening up space behind him in the box, and especially also out on the wing, where the fullback can bump forward and put in a dangerous cross. And actually, of course, you can train this as well. Just set up another defensive line of cones, set something that you can bounce the ball against up, and then you make that run from the wing, inside, cutting in along the line, you play a pass that you can bounce the ball off, and you finish it off. Or, if you just want to cause some trouble, well, just come running in from the edge again, forget the ball, boom, yes, 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 yes. Someone's gonna follow you, open up some space. It's super stupid if you're alone, but it helps you think like that when you're in a match. Just do it. Second, we have Salah and goal scoring. And, well, he's pretty good at that because he can score both worldies where he does this, I like to call it the Arjen Robben, where he cuts inside, looks up, and curls it past the keeper into the far corner. And he can also basically score from, well, anywhere in the box. But of course, to get good at this, you have to practice. Practicing is better and also more fun, of course, if you have a keeper.
I don't have friends.
But even if you don't, you can work on your shooting as well. You can set up these cones a meter from the posts and then create these high scoring chance areas that you want to hit. If you want to start scoring worldies, because who doesn't, you can practice this Robben type shot. If you place a cone on the outside of the box, you come running at it from the wing, full speed, throw a little body feint, come in, and then just whip in. And that was a pretty good goal. But what you want to focus on here is full speed at the defender, little body feint, throw them off, 1 or 2 steps, and then you just want to focus on looking up, angling your body right, opening up, and then hitting the ball on the side and getting your foot across the body to create that spin. Then it's all about the practice, and eventually you'll be able to score some worldies. Hopefully. Secondly, you want to work on your composure in the box, where just like Salah, it's nice if you can get that extra step in to give you the time to just stabilize your body, but also to look up at the goal and especially the keeper to see where there's empty space in the goal that you want to hit. And the thing is that when you're this close to the goal in the box, you don't have to blast the ball, you just have to figure out, okay, where's there open space? I can just calmly slot the ball home with a well-placed shot. And by training this, it's better if you have a keeper, it's better if you have a defensive line, of course. But if you're alone, use the same defensive line in the box from before, run at it, beat it, take a touch, and then take another touch. Look up, where do you want to hit in the goal? Boop, well-placed shot, and hopefully it'll work for you in a match, with experience, of course, as well. Now, the third thing we want to build on is Salah's close control that kind of follows what we learned before. Because when Salah's in the box, his immaculate close control means that he's able to move the ball around, shift direction and all that stuff, get free to get the exact opening he needs to get the shot in and score the goal. Of course, it also allows him to sometimes just move the ball out of the defender's reach, meaning that when they go for it, they hit him instead and he gets a penalty. So it's really, really useful. Now, what you can do to train that is to use the same defensive line before, but adding a couple of cones. And here, you can then just weave around in the box, but instead of just approaching a cone, beating it and scoring, that's unrealistic, right? You can then beat it, look up, oh, there's another cone blocking the way. Take another touch, maybe there's another call, shift around, changing direction, and when you're suddenly free, you have to force yourself to take that extra step, look up, and just slot it home. So there you go, my friends. A few ideas on how you can improve your wing play and become a goal-scoring inverted winger just like Salah. Basically, it's all about your movement off the ball, your finishing, obviously, and then your close control in the box. And after that, it's all about training, and hopefully, at some point, you'll see some improvement. But guys, which player should we take a look at next? Let me know in the comment section right down below. Make sure you subscribe, of course, for more wicked videos like this. And finally, consider checking out Salah's new X Speed Flow 0.1 boots in the link to unisportstore.com right over there. And with those words, I'll be signing off. Cheerio.